Hi everybody, it's Nat here from Neurodivergent Nat & Co. I'm a late diagnosed autistic woman with ADHD and chronic health conditions. Today I'm going to talk about the 7 signs of autism that I think you guys should know about. Okay, so when we say signs of autism, we know that autism doesn't have a look. And if someone says that you don't look autistic, that's generally because they're basing it on a stereotype of autism. So there are signs, there are subtle signs that are important to realise, because when I was a parent of young kids, I didn't actually realise this myself. So I would say the first sign of autism, and when I mean sign, I mean something that's observable. So we can see it or we can hear it. So the first sign I would definitely say is toe walking. Now, my 15-year-old, he was a toe walker right from a young age, and he still toe walks now. That can definitely be a sign of autism. The second sign would be echolalia. So echolalia is the repetition of words or sounds or sentences. So it can also be related to Tourette's, and my 15-year-old has Tourette's, but I'll talk about that in another video. So echolalia, again, definitely can be associated with autism. So it can be like a definite repetition straight after someone said a word or a sentence, or it could be delayed. Another sign is digestive or gastrointestinal issues. Again, my younger 2 boys who are autistic, they definitely have a lot of gastrointestinal issues, such as constipation, slow transit constipation, which is a colonic motility disorder. Yes, definitely. It's also linked or associated with autism. Number 4, I would say, is surrounding speech. So again, one of my kids had delayed speech, so he really wasn't talking until he was about 3 years old. He used to say douche for everything. Again, so that delayed speech and not, meeting any of those early milestones in terms of, talking and saying mom, mama, or dad. Number 5, facial expressions. So quite often autistic kids, autistic adults, autistic individuals won't really show a lot of facial expression. We can be quite, appear blank or emotionless with our expressions, and we will give, we will have a lack of emotional expression different to what you would think how we would express something. So it can appear like a blank face. Or the other extreme is we can have high emotions. We can be really intense with our emotions. So again, those initial reactions can be like, whoa, like really big. Number 6, I'd say speaking with an accent. And that's something I used to do when I was younger, is like slip into an English accent. I mean, that's really absolutely shocking, but that was terrible. But I used to do that a lot. I used to always slip into an English accent, and I used to think it was just because my dad was English, which might have something to do with it, but that can be quite a common thing, that we can speak with an accent, or we can sound like, professors. We can be very articulated with how we talk. And I guess the other sign of autism would be if your child plays independently. I always used to think that, with my youngest, I always used to pride myself on the fact that he would play independently. I'm like, wow, that's great. Like, he's showing independence at an early age. And there is nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, that could be another sign if your child prefers to play by themselves rather than interact and play with other kids. And I'm not talking about parallel play here, which is where 2 kids can be playing with the same thing but not interacting. I'm just talking about actually playing or being independent of other kids. So there you go. That's my 7 signs of autism that I think, everyone should know about. I certainly didn't know about all of them when my kids were young, and now my kids are 11, 15 and 23. Please let me know if you have seen that in your kids, or you know someone that has some of those signs. And again, if your child has any of these signs, I don't want you to think, oh, they must be autistic. You have to think of it as a holistic thing. So if you start to see several of these and you're questioning, they seem a little bit different, or their mannerisms, then I would definitely go ahead and look more into autism and possibly, seeking a diagnosis. But yeah, I hope this really helps. I hope this helps to inform and increase your awareness and understanding of how autism can present. Thanks very much. Please don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and please, I'd love any comments or feedback, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.